Oh no, buddy, why? Hello everybody, welcome back. It is a bright and beautiful new morning here on the server, and I'm so glad that you're back to join me for another video. Today we're going to be building up some farms. I have several in mind, so we'll see what we can actually get done today. Been struggling a little bit trying to figure out where exactly I want to put these farms. I'll go around and figure out exactly where I want to put them, and then I'll catch you up and show you the progress. It's going to be a fun episode, so let's get to it. So I put together a little list of all the projects that I have. I've actually been thinking about even a couple other farms that aren't on here. Today I think I'm going to try to tackle the slime farm, the general mob farm, bamboo farm, and possibly even a cobblestone farm as well. We can knock out quite a few of these, and we should have a lot more resources to invest in our next project. So yeah, let's figure out where we want to put these things. All right, time to get started on our first build. I've decided I'm going to start off with the cobblestone generator. The design I'm going to use is a Shulkercraft design. I looked a lot at it, thought about trying to modify it to my own designs, but for now I'm going to go ahead and build it up based on their design. I'll link them in the description. If you're looking for a tutorial to build this in your own world, check out their video. Looks like a pretty easy build, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we've got quite a decent chunk dug out here. I think this should be big enough. It's a fairly small farm, but it produces a lot of cobblestone, so should be sufficient for our needs for a while. All right, let's get started with the build. And there you have it. Our mining drill is operational. This should get us a lot of cobblestone. I'm actually going to gather some up and deliver some to Kazi. He gave me almost 2 full shulker boxes of deep slate, and in return I promised him some cobblestone. So I'm gonna run this for a little while, and then I'll get started setting up for the next farm. So I only ran the machine for about 20 minutes, and I was able to fill up all these shulker boxes. So I'm gonna bring these over to Kazi and drop them off. I think he'll be pretty happy with it. I believe this is our last shulker box full. So with that, we can collect all the rest of these and head back to the base and set up for the next build. And here we are, home again. I'm going to work on the mob farm and the slime farm next. I think I'm going to try to combine them into one area. Whoa. Ouch. I'm going to try to find a slime chunk around here. I think there's a couple around the center here that I located before. I also wanted to show you in the off-camera time, I did a lot of trading with Fletchers. As you can see, all these chests full of equipment. I was looking for a Fletcher with a specific arrow trade, and I haven't found it yet, but I do have a whole basement full of Fletchers over here. So probably won't keep them all, but yeah, these are all master tier Fletchers. Some of them have the different arrow trades, some of them have crossbows, but yeah, don't have the one I'm looking for quite yet. So I'm gonna keep trying, and hopefully we'll find one soon. One other thing I wanted to show you was I did a lot of mining in the nether, and I got a whole bunch of magma blocks, which we could use for our gold farm later, or maybe even for our slime farm. And I got a ton of gold and netherrack, and some nether quartz, and some glowstone. So yeah, all these we can use for projects going forward, which is neat. So I managed to figure out that these 3 chunks here, we have an L of slime chunks. Unfortunately, because our level's so high, we're gonna have to dig them really deep. But I think what I'll do is I'll use the space above for the mob farm. I gotta figure out exactly how I'm gonna dig out underneath. It should be doable. It's just gonna take a little bit of effort to get started, and I'll show you what I'm thinking. This is gonna take a lot of digging. I only did 2 layers for the 4 chunks, and it probably took me about 20 to 30 minutes just for this. So yeah, I'm gonna go all the way down, probably almost to Y0, which is about 100 blocks down. So I'm gonna need to find another method I'm definitely not going to mine it by hand all the way down. So I'm going to try to do some research and maybe find a TNT duper that we could use to mine this out quickly and efficiently. But before we start on that, I'm going to need some more gunpowder for TNT. So I'm going on a creeper hunt. That went well. I ended up getting more than a stack in one night. So pretty good turnout, and it should be more than enough for the TNT that I need. After I get all this TNT placed down, I'm gonna have to go into a bit of a dig because I need to clear at least 7 blocks below each of the TNT. So I'll go into a little bit of a time lapse. I'll see you on the other side. Alright, so we've got about 7 layers dug out here below. I'm gonna start getting the TNT duper set up. As you can see, there's still a long way down that we need to clear out, so definitely dupers are gonna be the way to go. This took me a couple hours. Whoa. Oh, that was surprising. So yeah, this took me a couple hours to do by hand, so I definitely you know, I don't want to do this 10 times over. So yeah, I'm going to start building and I'll show you the design as I go. This is the TNT duper design that I've decided to go with. It was designed by Mercury. I'll link their video in the description. And this is very resource light, so it only uses 2 pistons, 1 observer, and a couple redstone in the design. So I got to build up a whole bunch of these and then we can test it out. Alright, so that took me a little bit more than an hour to build. I'm just going to do a quick test here, but whenever I trigger on one of these torches, it'll trigger the whole system to fire, and it should be ready to go. Alright, let me give you a demonstration with just one of these slices. So if I just update this, you can see it drops the TNT all down the line. Oh, sorry buddy. Oh man. Yep, and I'll trigger it again here and show you one more time. So yeah, it just fires right down the line. And they all will blow up and just clear out the stone below. So I'll probably, might take a night vision potion so you can see a little bit better. I'll probably go around and try to collect some of the resources like the coal and the copper, but I do need to be careful down here. So yeah, let me get a couple goodies and we'll start running this thing. And for the moment of truth, here we go. Well, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. Good news is we've got a huge tunnel dug here. The bad news is I think we've reached about the maximum depth that the TNT can do. I think by the time it's primed up there, it falls about this far before it explodes. That's why we're getting this nice flat area here. Even if I clear out this water, I don't think it's going to dig much deeper than this. So that means I'm going to have to rebuild this whole thing down here. Here we're at 38, so yeah. So it dug down pretty deep. I mean, we've got down from 100 and something to 38. Well, thank you. And if I do take that from you. But we still have about another 40 blocks to go, and I don't intend to do it by hand. That just means that we have a little bit more work to do. Probably in the next episode. It was in my dark vision. Now we're all alone in a deep, dark cave. Who knows what's around us? Yeah, this is it is going pretty well. Definitely I've had some easier projects. Had a lot of technical difficulties making this episode. Hopefully it won't show too much in the final product, but I've had 2 times now where I've tried to record and just been missing something. The first time I was recording, I didn't have my video recording, and then my microphone wasn't picking up for some reason. So there'll be a little bit of pulling together to make this episode work, but oh, hello there. Thanks. Yeah, overall, I think we made some great progress here today. So we've got a crazy big hole. We are having fun. We're getting some more farms going, and I'm excited to see what this final product looks like. Thanks for sticking around with me through all the technical issues, and hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Oh, feels good to be back in the daylight. Been down in that hole for too long. We got a good amount of progress on it for today. And in the next episode, another friend of mine might be joining, so I'm excited. We might have a third person here on the server. Yeah, anyway, I hope you have a great night and a wonderful new year. See you next time. Bye-bye.